Are you kidding me? The guy asked for something spooky.
Is it a gun that sucks balls?
I'm the farting demon in this relationship.
I'd be an awesome rich person.
You're both just an embarrassment.
God, I'm awesome.
We're talking Tom Hanks and his vehicle.
Yeah, I had my finger in my mouth waiting for you to finish.
You gotta get 4 balls or something.
Like dick piercings?
No, you know damn well I'm fucking that demon.
Still sexy. How could that be close and not be
Yeah,
right?
just kill some random dude.
These wishes
Hey
and
everyone,
blowjobs.
and welcome to Plotty Time, the podcast where we three gamers discuss video game stories in detail, necessary and appropriate backlash. On one side of the table, we have Chump Slap.
Venus was at peak brilliance last night. You probably thought you saw something up in the sky other than Venus, but I assure you, it was Venus.
On the other side of the table, Dr. Syintist.
It's the footprints of a pig, the claw marks of a bear, and the excrement is clearly that of a man.
My name is Poppascotch, and as I always say, would I rather be feared or loved? Easy. Both. I want people to be afraid of how much they love me. Welcome to Plotty Time. So let's start where we always start. Dr. Syintist, what have you been playing, doing, watching? What's going on with you?
I just got a question quick, Poppascotch.
Sure.
Did you watch that X-Files episode that we talked about off air?
I did not get a chance to know.
All right.
No problem.
I swear to you, I don't know if we'll get to it next week, but definitely the week after that. For sure.
All right.
I'm writing it down. Which one was it? What was it called? The
Jose
Outlaw
Chung's
Josie
from
Wales?
Outer Space.
Season 3, episode 10. I think.
Yeah.
Season 3, episode 10. From Outer Space. All right, I wrote it down.
All
It's
right.
happening.
All right. What did I watch this week, you ask, huh?
That's what
I
he said.
Well, I caught up on She-Hulk.
Is it done now?
No, I think there's one more episode. It definitely, she said there was going to be one more episode in the episode, so I assume there's at least one more.
That's how they get the second season.
There you go. Cliffhanger.
Because she breaks like the fourth wall or third wall. I don't even remember which one it is anymore. A lot in it.
Assume it's the fourth.
Yeah, the 4th. So is it good?
I like it a
so
lot.
far?
It's very entertaining. And in case you were iffy, I think both of you would actually enjoy it. But the person who plays her dad in it is Cousin Larry.
Get the fuck out. I thought he was dead.
Cousin Larry from what? What am I missing?
Perfect Strangers.
Perfect Strangers with Balky Bartakamus.
Jesus. Oh. I thought you said Cousin Larry.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, who was Cousin Larry on that show?
The guy you lived with.
Yeah, the one who wasn't Balky.
The Perfect Stranger.
That's hilarious. I know Balky, and I'll forever know Balky, but I was like, never would have guessed what the other guy's name was. I mean, I can see him. Like, I can see him in my head. I've seen the show a billion times, but completely forgot his name was Larry. I wonder if that show holds up. I bet it doesn't.
I bet it doesn't. The only episode I actually remember is when Balky gets starts betting on football games and wins all the time. And he's just like, well, no matter how much you charge somebody, you always get a bill, so the Bills are going to beat the Chargers.
It's so stupid. I'm going to watch it.
I don't even know if that was actually a Perfect Strangers episode.
It could have been. It sounds like something they would do for sitcoms.
Yeah.
Or like they accidentally schedule 2 dates, and they have to like run in between the two. You know, sitcom shit.
Yeah. I saw him. I'm like, man, he seems so familiar. And then 2 weeks later, I saw on Twitter, it's like, if you're wondering who this guy is, he's Cousin Larry.
He never did anything else.
Just these 2 credits. He was living off those fucking Balky residuals. Or Perfect Strangers residuals, whatever. Dude, do you remember True Romance?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When Balky played the scumbag guy?
Yeah.
When that one, he was great in that.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, if you can play Balky.
He did. What's his name? Pin something? Bichot or
Pinson.
something?
Pinson Broncho?
Bronson
Pinchot?
Bronson Pinchot.
There we go. We got there.
Pinson Broncho. That's my new screen name.
I'm writing that down. I'm
Amazing.
going to take it. Pinson
Please
Broncho.
Dude, how do you think I come up with my whole spreadsheet of aliases? This stupid shit right here. That's how it happens. Hayfield Ruttencutter and Prince and Boncho. They started the band. It's a tag team WWE. Christ. Good stuff.
Well, I also watched this other movie. Well, the other one was a show. This one's a movie. It's called #Squad Goals.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen the poster.
It's actually not that bad.
What's it about?
These kids in high school, and then someone's going around killing the other kids, and they're like all these kids that are going for a scholarship, so they're trying to figure out who's doing it.
Okay.
It's a classic, high school thrill kills.
Is it like a slasher type situation?
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
Or a whodunit.
Yeah, it's kind of a mix of both.
Like a Scream.
Yeah. I'll compare it to Scream.
All right.
So if you have a chance, watch that one. It's I'll say a 6.
Oh.
Okay. Horror movie slasher 6.
You'll probably hate it.
That's not bad
now
at
that I
all.
said that.
'Tis the season.
Yeah.
'Tis the season. 6s go a long way this month. Say that.
All I played this week was I played more Persona 5 Strikers.
Yeah.
I'll finish the game. I don't think I'm going to platinum it because there's a lot of grinding in it. And it's not as good as the other Persona because it's not a turn-based RPG.
Mm-hmm.
What is it if it's not that?
It's an action RPG kind of
Compared to something.
beat 'em up action RPG.
Like
sort
God of War.
Dynasty Warriors is the best comparison. I believe I made this comparison last
Yeah,
week.
I think you did.
Possibly. Very possibly.
But it's if you like Persona, the story's good. The combat gets really repetitive as it does in every single one of those games.
That's fair.
Oh, I got this move that hits 30 enemies at once. I'll just do it over and over again.
Right.
Okay. Persona's just one of those series. I never played any of them. I just don't even know. I know it's huge and I've heard of it, but it missed me. I don't know.
Yeah, same.
Atlas makes great RPGs if you ever play RPGs. But that's all I did. What about you, Poppascotch? How was your Rumspringer?
Oh, it was pretty good. I got 19 platinums. No big deal.
Jesus Christ.
Seriously?
Yeah, they were the super impressive ones. They took just so long to get.
The baseball F.
The jumping hot dog, the jumping hot dog turbo, the jumping hot dog PS4.
What's that
Jumping
about?
Hot dog turbo PS4. It's I'm glad you asked. Thank you. It is a picture of a picnic table, and there's a hot dog on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you press R1 to make it jump.
I'm with you.
That's it. And then you do that 2,000 times, and you get the platinum.
Did you sign up for the PlayStation rewards before you did that? Or the
You know what pissed me off? I bought like $30 worth of games, and then the next
Right
day it was like,
before.
hey, here's PlayStation Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit in the vibe check. But to answer your question, I did sign up for PS Stars. I didn't really know what it was.
Yeah. I still don't.
But then I got a notification on my phone. It's like, oh, you did the October check-in. Here's your points. I'm like, what is...
Nice.
Thanks.
Cool.
And then, I'm talking. So, yeah, I got the baseball tee, penguin pee, pigeon pee. It's a big to do over here. Anything from Webnetics.
All right, so you spent a half hour playing those 19 games.
Yeah, the baseball tee, I got the platinum in 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Oh, I played Stroke the Dog and the other game, Stroke the Cat.
Why wasn't it Pet?
Because there's probably already a Pet the
dog.
Dog.
Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, but I played those, and I started a real game.
No, you didn't.
I don't believe it yet.
I did. I started playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Oh.
Wait.
The new one.
Or the one that's
Yes.
the whole new one. I wasn't sure if it was just the single game release of...
Yeah.
No, the full game. I started playing it, and I just got in a mood where I wanted to shoot stuff. It's that kind of year, and I don't think I'm purchasing Call of Duty if it doesn't have zombies.
That's fair.
So I was like, well, I want to shoot stuff. So I was like, Borderlands, why not give it a shot? So I'm playing it. A lot of standard Borderlands shit going on. I didn't
expected.
realize that basically the format is you're playing a game of D&D or Bunkers and Badasses.
Yeah.
Tina's the dungeon master, just like the DLC, and then you have two other people there who are playing with you. So when you do like missions and stuff, they'll chime in and talk as they're playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them's voiced by
Bronson Pinchot.
oh man,
Jason Broncho.
no, Andy Samberg,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and the other one's Wanda Sykes
That's interesting.
as a robot. It's pretty fun. I just started. I got to level 3. And really, the big difference of the whole thing, if you played the DLC for Tiny Tina's Dragon Keep, it's in that vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But the big difference is there's this thing called the Overworld now. And what that is it's like your character's in big head mode, and it's walking around the game board.
Okay.
And then you can jump into dungeons, which are just arena type things. you can go to like the next world. So instead of just having maps and boards that are connected somehow through entrances, it's like a board game. Like you walk to the new area.
It's like Mario 3.
Is there a lot of like arenas and shit? Because that was the worst part about Borderlands.
There's a lot.
Not dungeons?
Yeah, the dungeons and the camps you can go attack. You also get random encounters. All of them are the same thing, which is arena type stuff. Like you get dumped in a regular map, you fight an enemy till you clear the board, and then you phase out of there with your loot.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not selling it.
I'm not done with it yet. I want to give it more time.
Yeah, you're only level 3, man.
Yeah, it's not Borderlands unless you at least beat the campaign. Like I didn't get to their version of badass points because they don't unlock to like level 40.
Yeah, fair.
Which I think is the current level cap.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think.
Give you something to do after you level up all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can also enchant items, which I don't understand what that is. But it's it's one of those things. It's Borderlands. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
When you finish the campaign. So yeah, I played that. Also watched a couple movies.
Spooky?
Plenty of spooky stuff. We're doing this thing now where we spent the last few weeks just as we think of them writing down horror movies
Nice.
on like a scrap of paper, and we throw it in the movie bowl. And the movie bowl decides our fate.
Ooh, can we add stuff to them?
No, it's too late. Movie bowl's closed.
Oh.
So we ended up watching Poltergeist,
Okay.
which is,
Classic, yeah.
classic. Never not in the mood to watch Poltergeist. And then we watched Hellraiser from 1987, not the new one.
Nice.
The
Classic.
OG one.
Another classic.
I haven't seen that in fucking years, and it's great.
Yeah. I love the first one.
I don't know didn't you say recently you watched all of them?
Yeah. I love the first one.
Jesus. And then we watched Alien, the OG Alien, which, again, amazing movie. It was the whole time you're watching Alien, because I probably haven't watched that in at least 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And the whole time we're just both sitting there watching it, and we're like, this is a fucking great movie. Like, the chest bursters scene is iconic.
Yeah.
The whole space truck, it's great. If you haven't watched Alien in a while, go watch Alien. But the one thing I do want to talk about, the new shit we watched, which, again, another movie bowl pick, we watched Rob Zombie's The Munsters.
I don't know if I could bring myself to watch it.
I don't think you'd like it, really, honestly.
His wife's the wife, right?
Yeah, and you know what? I will say she's pretty damn good in it.
Oh, yeah? That's
It's
a first. Oh.
She's playing, like, I don't think it strayed far enough away from the source material. Like, it was like you took the characters from the original show and just put new makeup on them.
Yeah, that's the point, right?
And I thought everyone was good in it, but it was a kid's movie. Like, it's PG. Like, it's not for adults. So I was kind of a little bit turned off by that. Just, I don't know, maybe I wasn't in the mood for it. It's done very well, but all, like, the humor is, like, super kids humor. It was really weird to see Rob Zombie do a kid's movie.
Was it just like a love letter to the original Monsters?
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of that, but it was like a prequel to the show, because it was Herman Munster falling in love with his wife.
Okay.
Morticia?
And then
no, that's Adams.
That's Adams.
Lily,
Yeah, there you go.
I think is her name. And then they basically got swindled out of their castle in Transylvania and said, fuck it, let's move to California. So they go and move to California.
Like the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then that's like the end of the movie, like is them getting to California, and then like the last sequence and the like credit sequence is a shot-for-shot remake of the original intro.
Oh, nice.
So, but I mean, it's kid-friendly. I don't know if you people out there have kids, but it's certainly fine for them. I don't think I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
But I don't regret watching it. I'll put it that way.
Okay, solid.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't regret watching it, but I wouldn't do it again. So that's it. That's really all I did. How about you there, Sir Chump Slap? What are you playing, watching, doing? What's going on with you?
I'm still playing Horizon. I think I'm at like level 25, 26, 27, somewhere around there.
Did you get any legendary weapons yet?
No, man.
I think that's the one thing that game did poorly. Like, it didn't give me legendary weapons early enough. Because by the time I finished the campaign, I think I had one, and I had to go find it.
Yeah, I'm just getting into purple weapons now. So.
Oh, yeah, you got some time. Don't waste your money upgrading the purple ones.
Yeah, apparently. I already upgraded all the blue ones. So.
Did you get to the arena yet?
I have a mission to fix it or unlock it or something like that.
Yeah, go do that, because you can go into the arena, and that's where you can get serious money, like their currency, whatever the arena currency is.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. But you get that money, and then the vendors only sell legendary weapons. So that's a great way to get.
Oh, nice.
That's the fastest way to get legendary stuff. Just FYI.
Okay, cool. So yeah, still kicking that around. Good time. Also finished up Comedy Bang Bang.
Again?
Yeah.
I had a boy.
Dunzo, dude.
Is it still great?
Oh, yeah. It's still the perfect background television show to just put on and do whatever the hell you're doing. So
I haven't seen that in forever. I just remember my favorite bit of the show is when they come back from commercial and they're talking about some nonsense.
yeah.
And then they get back to the show. And I remember the one time Paul F. Tompkins was one of the guests, and they're about to go to commercial, and they're talking about the Queen of England, and you just hear a blurb from him in the background like, oh yeah, at Christmas they serve corgi. And I just lost it. It was fucking great.
It's so good. If you guys haven't seen it, go fucking check it out because it's awesome. But I watched a couple movies too.
Okay.
Interesting.
I watched the new Hellraiser.
Oh, how was it? I've heard nothing but good things.
It was good. It was,
That's not selling it.
I mean, had a lot of blood and gore.
Well, it is Hellraiser.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was awesome. It was fun.
Fun.
Yeah, that's what I say.
It was a barrel of laughs.
I didn't regret it. It was fun.
I heard it was a little bit more of the psycho, or a little bit less of the psychosexual stuff, and
Yeah.
they use it for like a metaphor for addiction or something like that.
Yeah, like the main character is an addict and steals the box for some rich guy, blah, blah, blah.
The lament configuration?
The box, yes.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Well, there's different configurations.
Oh, shit. That's right. You watched all the other movies. You're right. I'll take a step back.
Don't
God,
question him.
They go over it in this one just to catch you up when you watch it.
Part of me wants to watch all those Hellraisers again, because I think I've seen all of them except for the ones that came out, like 8 and 9, I think came out like the same year.
Yeah, it was like,
Or so I missed those.
yeah. You're not missing much because those sucked. But,
Damn it.
I mean,
Well, at
it's
least
still
there's
fun
a
to
new one.
watch. I mean, it's still Hellraiser. There's still people getting
Yeah, fun.
chains and shit and just get ripped apart. It's good stuff.
And they don't keep using the same what are they called? Ghouls.
Cenobites.
Cenobites, that's it.
Yeah,
That's it,
they're different in every movie.
Ghouls.
Ghouls and the goblins that show up when you press that box.
Yeah, there's some in
The
this
lament
one.
configuration.
Exactly. There's no warning on that box at all. They're just like, let's see what this does. Oh God, I'm now getting tortured for the rest of my existence.
Oh, do I just go in a circle around this circle? Boom. Yeah. But yeah, it's fun. It's a good time. The Cenobites are cool. A lot of them are based off the old ones, I guess, but they're just newly done. So check it
Oh,
out.
cool.
Then I watched Confess Fletch.
I can't even make a joke about
It's a new
that.
Fletch movie.
That's what I was going to
new
say, but I
Fletch
couldn't think of what the Fletch movie was.
It's called Confess Fletch.
Who's
Is that with
Fletch?
John Hamm?
John Hamm, yeah.
I saw it came out, but I don't know anything
I
about
keep
Fletch.
thinking Hitch.
It's a very different movie. I
Yeah.
think. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I don't know. Could be anything.
who's in that one?
Will
Fresh Prince
Smith.
of Bel-Air, yes.
His name is Will Smith.
Isn't so John Hamm's in the new one, but wasn't Chevy Chase in the
Yes.
original Fletch?
Yeah.
I've never seen any of the Fletches. What's that deal?
There's
all
only
about?
2, I think. But I don't know. I like the originals because it's Chevy Chase and it's his dry, witty sense of humor, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And John Hamm just doesn't. I don't know. He just didn't do it.
He's too sexy for that.
There are a lot of funny parts, just little blurbs that he says. Just his little humor.
The John Hamm humor.
Well, the Fletch written humor, but yeah, you know what I
Well, I
mean.
mean, John Hamm has
Yeah,
that.
John Hamm's funny. He's on Comedy Bang Bang, so
I just remember his character from 30 Rock. Well, obviously Mad Men too, but
I've never seen Mad Men.
It's all right.
his character in 30 Rock, I don't know if you saw that one.
Never watched the
No, I never saw that either.
So he plays a guy that Tina Fey dates. He's one of her random boyfriends, and he is gorgeous, and everyone treats him in the world like he's a gorgeous person. And she's he'd be at a restaurant, and he's like, "Hey, can I get this?" And he just has this wild custom order, and they're like, "Yeah, absolutely." 'Cause they're just so taken aback by how gorgeous he is.
Yeah.
So the one bit was they go out to eat again, and she puts the menu in front of his face, and she's like, "My friend would like blah blah blah," and the waitress goes, "Okay, I'm gonna leave." And I'm gonna come back, and if you don't pick something off the fucking menu, I'm gonna kick your ass out of here. And he's like, she was so mean. It's like, yeah, that's how people interact in the real world.
Yeah.
Glad I went on that tirade. A lot of people I know.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, people love John Hamm. I love John Hamm. I just don't think he was a good Fletch, but still worth a watch. Don't regret watching it. You know what I mean?
That's the standard for our what's a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't regret it, I guess.
Well, if you can spend a good hour, 40 minutes or whatever, check it out. It's a good time. It's comedy, so, there you go.
It's a barrel of laughs.
All right.
And that's pretty much all I did, man.
Cool.
Slow week.
Yeah, cool. It was a busy one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's all you got?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he said he was done.
Sorry, I missed that part.
Said I was done, dude.
Yeah, really, dude.
All right, fine. Then let's go move into our new segment, the Plotty Time Vibe Check.
Oh my God, don't say it like that.
Is it too sexy? Like you guys can tell me.
No, it's too rapey.
Any hoodles.
Yeah.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is PlayStation Stars.
Oh, snap. I take it we all signed up, huh?
Yeah, I'm halfway through level 1.
Whoa. I started.
Yeah,
I like the idea that by playing the PlayStation 5 and doing things, or any PlayStation product, I can earn points to spend on games. I like that idea. I think that's a good idea. But I don't like how one of them is like, buy any of these titles for $70.
Well, I mean, that's exactly what the PlayStation credit card has been for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
That's true, but that was more of a, if you buy stuff at the store and use your card, you get like triple points, and I'm buying stuff at the store anyway. So I was like...
Yeah, so you're just buying stuff
Yeah,
anyway
I'm buying
now.
stuff at the store anyway.
Yeah, but I don't like how I have to
ones.
buy those specific games. Like, I'm not going to... There's no fucking way in hell I'm buying Madden 23. You can get out of here with that.
Yeah. It's not even hockey.
I'm just pissed it didn't start 15 years ago.
Right.
Although I
Yeah,
probably
that
would have
would've
just
been
spent
nice.
them on the baseball bee.
The hot dog jumping game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Those things aren't free, They're like $1. So I also... you'll never be able to convince me that those little digital token things weren't planned as NFTs. Like, you'll never be able...
Oh, yeah.
They were clearly going to be NFTs. And they're like, oh, shit, this thing's... Maybe it is a scam. And then
I mean,
enjoy these,
they're no different than avatars.
Yeah, that's true. But at least we don't pretend they're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars.
True. Then you can just sell your login. Oh, people love it.
I'll sell my login for all my trophies. $1 a trophy.
I wish I had NFT news. I'm sorry. I'll have to look for that. But
I don't know if that fits in the vibe check.
Yeah, I'm not vibing that.
So fucking yeah, PS Stars.
Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Maybe it's worth it. Time will tell.
It's free, so how can it not be?
That's a good point. Yeah, like we're paying for it, but something people did pay for and regretted. Stadia is pulling the plug back.
Who regretted such a thing?
I don't know.
I can't believe nobody saw this coming.
In January, it's going dark. They are refunding everybody's money for it, which is kind of wild.
Weird.
Well, if you paid for the months.
I don't think I get refunded for the months I paid of PS or
just
Google
the
Pro,
$200
whatever it
you
was.
spent for the thing or whatever.
Yeah, just for the controller, like the founder pack I got.
Oh, they're giving all the money back?
Not the month's subscription, but the founder pack. They're paying me back. And for whatever games were purchased, I don't think I purchased any. Maybe one.
You didn't even play it.
I played 20% of the game Guilt. That's about it. And I tried playing Destiny 2, but it's not a good game.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that it's a good game. It's just
It's on Stadia.
the game itself is great. It's just by the time I remember when it came out for Stadia, it had already been out for like 6 fucking years.
Yeah. They really need to make a third one of that.
Yeah, or retire it and do something else. Like do something. Don't stop calling it Destiny 2.
Yeah.
I think you should make a Stadia episode and get all our quotes about Stadia from before.
I think we should just talk about it for an hour.
But I barely have info to talk about, and you guys have nothing. Unless you guys are coming with jokes.
I'm sure we could.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay. But yeah, so rest in peace, Stadia. You're just way ahead of your time. That's why it didn't work.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, way ahead of your time. And then the other piece of news I want to talk about, the Dead Space remake is coming out in January, right?
Sure.
So
The information came out that it is going to cost full price $70.
LOL.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Let me know when it's 10 and maybe I'll buy it.
It's like, I don't know. I'm not going to buy it for $70. I really want to play it again.
Yeah, but not for
But-
70.
No, the Callisto Protocol comes out in like what, December?
Yeah, but what if you get extra points for it? Star points.
If I can use that'd be a kick in the dick if they're like, yeah, get 1,000 star points. Is that what they call them? Star points?
I don't know.
We'll call them star points.
Oh, yeah.
So what do you guys think about that? Like, this is supposed to be the fall of $70 games. Like, all the new games coming out, like God of War, Callisto Protocol, there's a bunch of them. Overwatch 2 just dropped.
That's free, though.
You're right, that is free. But there's a lot of games coming out this fall. All of them are coming out for $70,
Yeah.
including NHL 23, which, yeah, I already bought.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, some Super Nintendo games were $60 when they came out, so.
I remember Turok. Remember Turok Dinosaur Hunter with the black cartridge?
Yeah.
It was like 65, and people are like, what are you thinking?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know how long ago that was? For fuck's sake.
94, 96?
Yeah, so $70, I don't care. That's fine. I mean,
I don't have a problem with new games being $70 if I truly feel like I can get like a lot of time out of it. You know what I mean?
yeah, like a Horizon or Fallout
Yeah.
or something.
If I'm playing it I try to think of it as like an hour of entertainment. Like if I go to see a movie, it's like what, $12? That's like $6 an hour of entertainment versus if I play a like Horizon for 70 hours, that's $1 an hour.
Yeah.
Like, that's worth it to me.
Oh, hell yeah.
I really want to try to avoid getting in with the hype and buying a $70 game day one and it being like, ooh, this is
like
another Anthem.
Callisto
This is trash.
Protocol?
That better not suck. I'm going to be so mad if that sucks.
Do you see how long the campaign is?
Yeah, it wasn't like 11 to 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
No, so it'd be what, 6 to 8?
Like 12 to 15, I think it said. Whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, something not 40.
Yeah.
But apparently, they followed that up by saying something like, well, there's like other branches you can go that reward replayability or whatever.
Yeah, what does that mean?
A lot
The
of
good and bad
decision-based
true
bullshit.
You
endings.
could play with your left hand. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I'm definitely at the point in my life where I've already bought games. I have a huge queue lined up. I can wait a month or two, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm back over 30.
You sick fucks.
You have over 30 games in your queue?
Oh, yeah.
I'm very impressed that you keep like a list and you just roll through it.
Yeah.
Does stuff like, do you always just put it at the end? Or
No,
if
I
something
shuffle them around. And then if it comes up and I just like not vibing with it, I move it back a couple.
He's got a
Sure.
game bowl. Kind of like your
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
got a game bowl, nice. The movie bowl's been good to us. I love the game bowl idea.
Yeah, why not?
So that is all I got for the Plotty Time vibe check.
Ooh, we're vibing now.
So how about we get into the game? How about it, guys?
All right.
All right, yeah, we can check it out.
This week we are talking about the game Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge.
It's Oogie.
Oogie, who fucking
Well, it's Oogie Boogie, not Oogie Boogie. Come
Yeah.
on.
Did you never see the movie?
Well, down here they say it Oogie.
Oh,
So,
okay, yeah. In the South.
Boogie Boogie.
in the South, that's what they call it. It was released October 21st, 2004. And if you guys and our listeners remember, I now sing the number one song in the country.
Well, I wouldn't call it singing.
Well, I try to,
Serenade.
again, if it's too sexy, you guys got to tell me.
Okay, we will.
All right, you guys ready for this song? Remember, October 21st, 2004.
I'm going to close my eyes and listen, yeah.
Backcountry.
You may look at me, you think that I'm just a young girl, but I'm not just a young girl, baby. This is what I'm looking for. Sexy, independent, down to spend it. That's a getting his dough.
I have no idea.
Is that Alanis Morissette?
It sounds like Cartman.
All of them sound like Cartman. Let's stop saying it sounds like Cartman.
That had to be Taylor Swift.
2004? I don't think she was anything.
Oh, fucking
You guys, you're not going to get it. Like, it is, the song is Goodies by Ciara featuring Petey Pablo.
hell. Which one were you?
That was both. I combined the voices.
Nice.
Number one movie in the country, October 21st, 2004. We're going to start with the tagline because they're not great clues. The tagline for this movie is, it never forgives, it never forgets. Once you see it, you can never forget.
Dumbo Drop.
Oh.
No, it's not Dumbo. That was like 97.
I don't know. Elephants never forget, right? Tusk.
No, that was after that.
At least you went with a horror movie, guys. October 21st. Come on.
Yeah.
Saw.
Ah, there you go.
Here's the synopsis. I think you guys might. It's a tough one, though. An American nurse living and working in Tokyo is exposed to a mysterious supernatural curse, one that locks a person in a powerful rage before claiming their life and spreading to another victim.
The Grudge.
It is The Grudge.
There
You nailed
go.
it.
Nice.
We got one. And then this day in history, October 21st, 1950, the death penalty was abolished in Belgium.
I fucking knew it.
So it was released for PlayStation 2, developed by Capcom, published by Buena Vista Games, is an action-adventure hack and slash. And Sir Chump Slap, you picked it for this week. So how about you lead us in? Tell us what this game's all about.
Okay, let's do this. Well, it's about The Nightmare Before Christmas, guys. Jack Skellington, and it's a year after the movie, and it's Halloween again. And he's like, dude, Halloween needs to be frightened up, man. We need new, improved shit.
He's always trying to make Halloween.
He's always tired of Halloween. Why is he even fucking...
No, he's not tired of it. He wants to make it scarier.
Yeah, he does. More dangerous. So he's like, okay, I'm going to go talk to this Dr. Finkelstein, who's just like a...
You may remember from the movie.
Well, if you've never seen the movie, it's like Mad Genius. Dr. Frankenstein, obviously.
I watched the movie, I think a year or two ago. I didn't remember anything from it.
Me neither, man.
Were you guys fans of this? Because there's a community that's very, very devoted to this movie.
It's okay, but it's not... No, I'm not a fan.
I think Tim Burton's overrated.
No.
I kind of agree. It's beautiful. I love the stop motion.
I mean, look at Batman, dude. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay. It's an all right movie, but no, I'm not a big fan. Like all the middle-aged white women are.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm trying to get at. Some people are really into the Nightmare Before Christmas. And I think it's good. I think it's fine. I like it. It's just I'm not the person that's like, oh, dude, Halloween's coming up. It's on constant rotation at our house. We watch it 15 times.
Yeah, I got the soundtrack blasting in my car.
And I know I did a little straw man there, but I swear there are people who are really into this movie.
Oh, yeah, there definitely are. And I really don't get it. It was a great premise, idea to be like, oh, we're going to make a Halloween and Christmas movie. Genius.
And it's going to be stop motion animation.
Yeah, people are going to love it because it looks cool.
Man, how did he get funding for that? Good for him.
I know, right? He did good. But anyway, so you get this soul robber from Dr. Finkelstein. It's kind of one of those like sticky hands you get out of a vending machine. You know what I'm talking about? You like slap a dollar bill and pull it back because the hand's sticky and it's stretchy. No? I'm talking to myself? All right.
That's a way to describe it, I guess.
Like the things you get in like the
little
fucking...
toys, yeah.
Gumball
machine.
There it is. I couldn't think of the word gumball machine. Jesus Christ. I am pretty sober, too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a rough one.
Yeah, well, you get one of these. That's your weapon. Blah, blah, blah. You leave the doctor in charge. He's like, you take care of this place. I'm going to go look around for crazy new stuff. New tricks, new treats, new everything.
So he's constantly trying to improve the Halloween process.
Yes, he always wants more. He just can't be content with his life. He just needs more spooky.
Just can't be happy. It has to be spooky.
I got it.
He did say make it spooky.
He did in this one. So then Jack leaves, and you see the three little kids, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. And they decide, well, Jack's gone. We'll just resurrect Oogie. Because, no, it's cool. And Oogie likes to fuck things up. And we're little brats. So they resurrect Oogie. Sally is like, hey, I'm going to throw this magical paper airplane. I hope it reaches you, Jack. It's got an SOS on it. So Jack comes back to town. It's now Christmas Eve, I think. Mm-hmm. So there's people talking to him. They're like, dude, Oogie's sewn back together. There's booby traps all over the town. You need to help us, Jack. You need to save Halloween Town. So he gets to the town square, and he fights Oogie's shadow, which is the first main boss. And he kills it, and he gets the Halloween... No, he doesn't kill it. He beats it up, it runs away, and leaves the Halloween holiday door. Apparently, there's 7 doors to...
Don't you remember in the woods in the movie?
Was it in the movie?
Yeah.
I see. That's what I was going to ask. I don't remember the movie that much.
That's he goes into the woods because he's like, oh, Halloween could be better. This is very much the same setup as the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he goes in the woods. He stumbles upon like 7 trees, I think it is, and they all have like a different holiday on them. He's like, "What the fuck is this?" And he goes into the Christmas one.
Yeah. Okay.
So on and so forth.
Yeah. So he gets the Halloween door back. He's like, "Oh, cool. Whatever." Talks to some people. Talks to some witches at a shop. Then he talks to this clown. He's like, "Yo, you gotta open the gate." And he's like, "Okay."
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta tell you, buddy, the baddies kidnapped Sally. Sally, your main girl, your main squeeze. They took her to the cemetery, dude. So he's like, all right, fine. I'm gonna go fucking to the cemetery. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna free her. She'll love it. So he runs into Lock, Stock, Shock and Barrel again. They're in their bathtub with the feet walking around. And Lock jumps out. He's like, I'm gonna fight you, fucker. Summons a bunch of monsters. Fight. Blah, blah, blah. And you win. Lock runs away. He's like, all right, I will never help Oogie again. He has his fingers crossed behind his back. This happens a lot in this fucking game.
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
So he's in the cemetery. He finds his dog, Zero.
His ghost.
His ghost dog, Zero. Well, it's still his dog. I mean, he's a skeleton man. And Zero's going to help him find the hanged men that hang from the hanged men tree in the middle of the cemetery. And they're going to help him by telling him if they saw Sally or whatever.
Yeah, this was definitely something I didn't remember at all. The Hangman Tree.
No, yeah.
Like I remember like the main characters. I remember like the kids, the 3 kids.
Yeah. The 3 kids, the mayor.
And the mayor, yeah, but not like these guys.
No, I don't know if this was in there. It might have been. Probably a little fucking just nothing.
Well, fucking go on to the Reddit. Let us know, people. Are we idiots that forgot everything about this story?
Yes.
Start a thread. I dare you.
I am. But he gets all the hangmen back to their tree. And they're like, when he's doing that, the paper airplane finally just lands at his feet. I don't know if there's no point right now because he already knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So the tree's like, well, all these hangmen, they heard some noises over there, so go check it out. So he goes to where they heard the noises in some type of underground crypt or something. Lock's back. He's fighting again. So he beat him up, beat all his monsters. He runs away. And there's a spider boss here.
Check it.
Fucking Spider Boss.
Spider boss snags Sally, ties her to the roof, and you gotta beat him up, get her back. And once you beat up the spider boss, he had the Valentine door, of course.
That's right.
And I believe Sally has the key to Finkelstein's manor.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, here, go. And Pumpkin King, hint, hint. And then Jack's like, that's right. I should use my Pumpkin King powers and fight. That's genius. So he goes to the doctor's house. Shock's there now. So you got to fight Shock, and she summons some ghosts.
Yep. Sure. Yeah.
So you beat them. Then you have to go on a biscuit retrieval mission for Igor.
Igor's hungry.
Because he's like, you can't get past me, motherfucker. I need a biscuit. So you go. You get him a biscuit. And you finally make it to Finkelstein. Oh, shit. Guess what? Finkelstein's brain was taken and swapped with an Oogie brain.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it the first time I saw it.
That's the only reason that he was putting booby traps all over the town and everything, because Oogie was controlling him the whole time, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get to it in a sec. I just, because the mayor said he put around all the booby traps because he wanted to make things more dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spooky for when Jack got back.
Yeah, because Jack wanted it more spooky and shit, and then...
But then did the mayor and the town do it, or did they just take over?
Put booby traps around their houses and stuff, I think the mayor said.
Trying to impress Jack.
Yep, just trying to get Jack to be like, oh, this is nice, thanks, guys. Jack didn't want booby traps, idiots.
You think they'd fucking know better.
Yeah,
you know?
seriously, you don't even know Jack, do you? Anyway, you switch his brain out, get his normal one, because it's just sitting on a table there, so you're like, all right, let's just swap it back in. And he's like, oh, thanks, Jack. Here's a St. Patty's door and a Santa suit. You know, so you can wear a Santa suit, and I think you get more powers. Or oh yeah, if you put the Santa suit on, you get a weapon that's Christmas gifts that are booby traps. So
Okay.
Don't know why that's in Halloween land, but it is. So you're leaving, you run into Barrel now, and he's like, haha, I made a maze. Oh god, you made it through. So you fight him, you beat his monsters, and you get the Thanksgiving Day door.
Okay.
And you're like, okay, cool. I'm getting so many doors, I don't know what to do with them. So then you run into Clown, and he's just fucking dicking around on a motorized unicycle. He's like, I can't stop. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So you help him. That has nothing to do with the story. And then you go and help the Vampire Brothers. They were cursed by Oogie because they didn't want to help him take over all the holidays or Halloween or whatever. So they were turned into bats, and they were stuck like that.
So this is where we get the whole backstory of what Oogie is trying to do here.
Oogie.
Oogie. Do I keep saying Oogie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oogie. Oogie. Like Nuggie. Got it. All right.
He's like the boogeyman.
The Oogie Man.
Oogie man.
Don't you remember the
Oogie.
song he sings?
Boogie, Oogie, Boogie. Boot, Scoot, and Oogie.
Hoot Scoot Noogie? Oh, man. That's a good one.
That's a good one, right? Anyway.
Prince and Braun show.
So you help them all, get them back to their normal selves, and they're like, here's the plan, dude. Oogie told us before we said no, so we're going to tell you. His plan was to kidnap all the other holiday leaders, steal their doors so they couldn't get back to their holiday lands, and be the king of all 7 holidays. You're like, okay, that's fucked up, but I guess we should stop him. Mm-hmm. So you eventually make it to the mayor, who's stuck in a cage hanging from a tree. And you're like, oh, I'll save you, dude. You get him out, and in the process, you have to fight Lock, Shock, and Barrel, all 3 of them this time. And once you defeat them, you get the Independence Day door. And you're like, oh, sweet. Now you kids are fucking little brats, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, haha, trick. They push a button, a portal opens under Jack, and he gets dropped into Oogie's corridor magma maze. And
Magma maze.
he's walking through the maze, dodging traps, not falling in lava, you know. And he finds all the leaders are tied up in bags and behind in cages. But he doesn't see Santa anywhere. So he's like, huh, what the fuck's going on? So he gets to Oogie, and he's in some big roulette wheel stage thing. So you beat him, you fight him, beat him. And it's like, ha, idiot, that was my shadow again. And he's like, oh, fuck. So the shadow disappears, and it turns out the real Oogie, I don't know where you found this information. Real Oogie's in the Christmas town.
Right.
Oh, so once you beat the shadow, you get the Easter door. Okay, whatever. And you find out the real Oogie's in Christmas town.
Yeah, because it's almost Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve right now. And you tell the mayor, you're like, look, I'm going to the woods. I'm putting the doors back. Here's where the leaders are. Go save them. And boom, bring them back to the lands after I put the doors back. And the mayor's like, yeah, no fucking problem, bro. So you go talk to Sally on the Spiral Hill, the fucking super famous Spiral Hill. Everyone knows that. And he sings some bullshit song about I'll love you forever, blah, blah, blah. And you go off to the hinterlands to replace all the doors. You get there, you're fighting giant monsters. They drop the Christmas door. And you're like, yes, now I can go to Christmas Town. You put the door back, you go to Christmas Town. And Oogie's fucking everything up, dude. He's just fucking destroying Christmas Town. He's like, I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to take over Christmas Town because I want to rule all the fucking holidays. But Jack's like, no, sir. I'm going to fix everything. He goes back, fixes shit. And then he saves Santa Claus, who's, I don't remember what, if he was just like hung from a...
No, he was in an elaborate train trap.
Oh, that's right. The classic train trap, classic villainy, you know. This train was going to take a fucking while, but it was going to kill him. Jack saves him. And Oogie's like, oh shit, takes off in Santa's sleigh. He's like, nah, you ain't getting shit, buddy. And then Sally shows up and she's like, here, have this skeleton sleigh, whatever. I believe, that's from the movie, right? Skeleton
Yeah,
coffin sled. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
He wanted to be like Santa and do his version, so he made this.
He has the skeleton reindeer, and
Yeah.
Zero leads the way.
Yeah.
Man, you guys should have watched the movie before you did this.
Why? That's
It's
not what this is
pretty
about.
fucking, the sleigh, I remember the sleigh, it's pretty metal. Like, it's
Yeah.
pretty badass.
It's a coffin. Yeah.
And isn't Zero like Rudolph?
Yeah.
Or the Rudolph analog, whatever?
Correct. So I've been told. So, turns out, right before Oogie took off, this sneaky little fucking elf threw one of the Christmas gift booby traps in the sleigh.
Sure.
It goes off. Oogie gets taken out of the sleigh. He just flies out of the sleigh, and the sleigh just goes on without him. And he ends up in the holiday dump, like where all the leftover garbage from the holidays goes, I guess. And he just gets really pissed off and starts absorbing everything. All these little bugs, like wrapping paper garland bugs and shit, just get sucked into him. And he becomes giant Oogie. Mm-hmm. So now you got to fight him. And what do? You beat the shit out of him. And Santa's like, dude, thanks a lot. That was very nice of you. Good stuff. And you're like, all right, cool. I'm going back to Halloween Land. Everything's kosher now. So he gets back to Halloween Land. He's like, everything I needed was right here. Life is great.
Again, learning the same goddamn lesson he just learned in the movie.
Yeah, I think he's going to do the same thing next year.
Yeah, bro. Every year he's going to have Halloween. He's like, this was amazing. This was great. What a fantastic Halloween.
It's got to be scary.
Just need more.
It's just not good enough.
It's really a tale about addiction.
Pretty much. Wow.
Just a massive hole he can't fill.
Mm-hmm. Nothing's good enough. He's chasing that first high.
Maybe that's why they sell all this shit at Hot Topic. I think you're onto something.
I think so.
Just like Hellraiser, it's a metaphor for addiction.
Yep. It used to be a metaphor for weird sex shit.
Weird sex shit. I thought we don't kink shame here.
I didn't say it was terrible or anything. I just said it was weird. It could be weird to me. I don't. Whatever floats your boat, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if people are out there getting into like exposed organs in their experiences, but what do I know?
I don't know. I think I've seen somebody with that weird slit neck that was pulled apart, like a Cenobite.
The descended, yeah. That's pretty fucking gnarly.
Yeah, it is.
They're all gnarly. All the Cenobites are gnarly and great.
Well, that's the game, though.
That's it. We did it. We got through it. We got through the Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge.
Ooh, he said it right.
I really had to think about it. That's why I said it. So let's then talk about our final thoughts. How about it?
Let's fucking do it, bro.
I think I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Go for it.
I just don't remember.
Oh, I think I know.
What I'm supposed to talk about for this.
Did this video make you want to open that Christmas door? Was the story good, or could it use more gore? And out of 27 stars, would you give this 3 or more?
You prepared that ahead of time, and don't you lie to me.
I didn't.
I wasn't that impressed.
It wasn't that good. I mean, it wasn't bad,
pretty good.
but
It's better than any I've ever done.
Well, yeah, but
that's
low
not
bar.
hard to do, dude.
It's a low bar? Got it.
Oh,
Okay.
snap.
Okay, so did watching this video make me want to play it? Not really. I mean, if I was really a big fan of Nightmare Before Christmas and I wanted to do anything in that world, this would probably certainly ring all those bells, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But as someone who hasn't revisited the series in a while, and like I said, I enjoy it. Not a huge fan, but I enjoy it. I don't think the video made me want to play it anymore.
Right.
Did the story work for me? I think overall it did. I like the idea that you're Jack, you go away for a little bit, you come back, everything's fucked, and now you have to go retrieve all the doors.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Oogie got out and was able to accomplish all of this, but that's not really cohesive.
Well, Lock,
and
Shock,
doesn't
and
make
Barrel
sense
got him
with
out.
Yeah, they sewed
That's-
it back together.
That's true, but I don't know. It seems like a stretch considering the first game. Like, did he see all the doors in the first
there was
game?
a
Be
game.
like,
There was a first game?
sorry, the first movie, the first story.
There
And
you
then
go.
he's like, oh, I got to get through those doors next time I get alive again.
Yeah, right? Like, that's the first thing he does. Is like, I'm going to take over all the holidays.
Well, he's probably been thinking about it for a whole year.
And the thing that they also did in the movie, but they did in this game as well, is like that whole situation. And I'm just using one dumb example, but the whole dump
Yeah.
situation where it's like, oh, this world doesn't talk about how they get through their sanitation. And, as viewers, who really gives a shit? But they're like, oh, we need somewhere to have the showdown. Like, let's have the dump. They have a dump? Yeah, they got to throw their garbage somewhere. Let's just put in a dump. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't really make sense with the narrative.
It didn't make sense why the dump had other holiday garbage in it.
Yeah, like all of them funnel into this because in the original movie, I was led to believe, or tell me if you guys thought the
Almost.
same thing, but those worlds, the holiday worlds, didn't know anything about each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Jack discovered the doors and went into Christmas world and whatever, but now in this one, they all know about each other, which does make sense if it's a year later that they all know about each other.
Yeah.
But also, if you're in one of these other worlds that's not Halloween world, like you got to be paying attention to what Halloween World is doing, right?
Yeah.
Like if an enemy's gonna come, it's gonna come from Halloween World.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't know. What else?
The only other thing I'd add is what the fuck is in St. Patrick's Day World?
I was thinking the same, dude. That's probably a wild-ass
Hell,
world.
it's just hell. That's where I'd worry about the people coming from.
It's just, is it like a leprechaun world? Is it just college students getting sloppy? Like, what is
I did
St.
say
Patrick's
hell.
Day World? You did say hell. You sure did.
Who's the leader? St. Patrick?
Yeah, of course. There's no snakes there, though.
That's why.
Because St. Patrick runs that shit.
Yeah.
There you go. There's another story. St. Patrick leaves St. Patrick's Day World to go kill the other snakes in other worlds.
That's fine. There's got to be
That's why you
snakes.
attack Halloween World.
Yeah, there's plenty of snakes.
But anyway, so to wrap this shit up, what score would I give it? It's definitely not in the bottom tier of games we've done. So,
Well, it's not a low bar. Maybe it is a low bar.
but I wouldn't say it's anything groundbreaking or amazing. Most of the shit was just rehashed from the movie. The only difference was in the movie he found the doors. In this, he had to go save the doors, which apparently can be removed from the trees somehow.
Yeah, then you can't get it. My understanding
Yeah.
of doors is once you take them off, you can get in easier.
Right.
They're magic doors, though.
I get that.
I don't think you do.
Whatever, dude.
So I am gonna give it fuck it. I'll go with a 6.
That's fair.
I think it wasn't trash. It wasn't bottom of the barrel. It was just kind of paint by numbers. If you gave me a half hour to write a synopsis of what the video game is, I would have written this.
Yeah.
I don't think it was anything crazy, but that's how I feel about it. So how about you, Dr. Scientist? Did watching this video make you want to buy a bunch of shit at Hot Topic? How am I going to rhyme with that?
That was your fault, man.
That was my fault. Did the story work for you, or was it super sick?
I was going to say, was it off topic?
What score out of 27 stars do you think you'd give this biopic?
It's a biopic.
Yes. Do you guys say biopic or biopic?
Biopic.
I say biopic,
It
too.
depends on how I'm vibing that day.
It could be either, I think,
Yeah.
are acceptable.
Yeah.
I guess.
I say biopic.
It makes more sense.
Well, you also say GIF, so
Ooh.
Yeah, the correct pronunciation. That's right, I do.
no.
This will be the end of us.
This is it. This is what we did it. Also, a hot dog is not a fucking sandwich.
No. We'll get into it later.
No, we do not have to get into any of this bullshit.
Yeah. If hoagies are sandwiches, hot dogs a sandwich.
No, it's, you know what? Talk about the game.
What's a
Dr.
sausage?
Scientist.
What's a sausage sandwich if not just a different type of hot dog?
Exactly. Or a meatball
like-
sandwich.
All right, let's not do this.
We can stay here and prove Poppascotch wrong all day.
It's its own thing. It's not a sandwich.
All right, fine.
How many holes does a straw have?
Whoa.
What color is the dress? Is it black and gold, or is it
I've seen
green
all
and
of
yet?
them.
What was that one?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
black
yeah.
and gold, and
It was
then
black
white
and
and
gold.
gold, and
Or blue or whatever.
anyway.
Yeah.
Would I play this game? No, but it did make me want to play Kingdom Hearts again to go back to the Nightmare Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
And they have the best weapon, Pumpkinhead.
Nightmare World.
I completely forgot this shit was in Kingdom Hearts. Was it in the one we went over?
Yeah,
The first one?
I think so. If not that one, 2 and 3.
I have no fucking idea.
We did that a long time ago.
Yeah, really.
Did the story work for me? I mean, it was all right. It was almost exactly like the movie done over again, just with extra bosses thrown in.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
Yeah.
it.
Good point.
I mean, Oogie's the bad guy. Jack's the good guy.
Sandy shows up.
Is her name Sally?
They were calling Santa Claus Sandy.
Oh, I was thinking of, okay. Yeah, it's Sandy Claus.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right. It's your boilerplate Nightmare Before Christmas story.
Right.
Not really much to say about it. It was all right.
Yeah.
How many stars did I give it? I also gave it 6 stars.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing spectacular. Just your normal, everyday, average stuff, which is 6 stars.
Yeah,
in my
that's
book.
perfectly average.
Yeah. I'll throw that back in there with the other games I gave 6 stars.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, like I said, wasn't complete trash. Wasn't anything amazing or groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The narrative moved forward, so that's immediately like 3 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it made more sense than half the games we do.
That's for damn sure. So then I guess it's your turn, man of the hour, guy who went over this shit.
So
Sir Chump Slap.
bring it.
Did watching this video make you fall in love with Sally?
Mm-hmm.
The story work for you, or should it be dead in an alley?
Nice.
What score out of 27 stars do you think you'd run past the galley?
The galley. I didn't see that coming.
Hey,
doesn't make sense.
First thing I thought of. Galley of
I thought he was gonna say valley or something.
people, whatever, shut up. What answer questions?
Do I want to play it? No. It's not that good looking. What is this, PS2 game? Right?
Short answer, yes. Well, it is, but it felt like it was one of the less graphically impressive PS2 games,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly. Okay. I mean, it looked like okay, but I don't care enough about this world or feel like playing a beat 'em up Disney movie with a lot of songs, it sounded like, in it. So, no, I won't play it. Did the story work for me? As far as the movie worked for me, yeah, same. You guys said it. Same story, slightly different. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, it's all just average shit. Bad guy comes in, fucks something up. You gotta fix it. Boom, done and done. So that brings me to stars for the galley.
They want to know. The galley wants to know.
Maybe it's a perfect 6. But nah. I'm gonna give it a 5 because they just copy pasted the whole movie. So
Almost the perfect 6.
yeah, I mean,
I like, though, you didn't try to force the perfect 6. You
Yeah.
know? But that gives us a score of 17, and that is
Top 5 this year so far.
no, Jesus. That's 1 point fewer than we gave Cry of Fear 2 weeks ago. 2 points more than we gave D, which I think that's about right.
Yeah, it probably fits in between those two games.
meh, makes sense.
And then Resistance 2, we gave a 19.
I don't remember Resistance 2 story. Oh, yeah, I kind of do.
Aliens.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the basic part of it. It also ended with
Underground Towers. Is that one?
It also ended with like the place getting nuked while they're sitting there.
Yeah, the ending of that game made it.
Yeah.
But that's it.
If we got nothing else to say, then I guess we'll go ahead and sashay over to our favorite segment of every week, which is Dr. Syintist Classic 90s Album Lock of the Week.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, blah 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 blah. 90s.
Perfect. Every week,
I loved it.
we ask Dr. Syintist for a guaranteed amazing 90s album recommendation, and he has never let us down. This week, Dr. Syintist, what do you got for us?
All right, this album was released February 13th, 1996, the day before Valentine's Day.
Ooh.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Doubt it, actually. It's the second and final studio album of this group.
Ooh.
The first was critically and commercially unsuccessful, but the record company decided to give them another chance and gave them $135,000 and granted them complete artistic control of their follow-up album.
Well, Green Jelly only made 2 albums.
I'm going to guess Blind Melon.
No.
Well, I'm going to let him continue.
I was going to give him a hint, but he made a guess. I want to see if you have a guess.
No, I'll wait for the hint.
All right. I'll let Poppascotch go again because he's behind.
All right, fair enough.
Thank you.
One of the songs was they planned on rewriting the song, like using this a rewrite of the song, but the original artists refused, and then it turned into just being a cover.
It does sound like Green Jelly. Anarchy and Bedrock.
But that wasn't just a cover. They didn't
Yeah, they did rewrite it.
I don't even think they asked about it.
Yeah, it's parody law. Second studio album with a cover on it. Second and last studio album.
That apparently the studio didn't believe in too heavily because they gave him pennies to make it.
Because their original first album wasn't a success.
Huh.
This is a tough one.
Yeah, I was trying to make it vague because you guys popped off on the clues last time.
Yeah, I don't know. It just came to me last time. I got nothing this time. You got lyrics?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, let's do that.
Gun blast, think fast. I think I'm hit. My girl pinched my hips to see if I still exist. I think not. I'll send a letter to my friends. A born again hooligan, only to be king again.
Whoa.
God damn it, that sounds so familiar.
I know. I'll say the next line if you guys don't get it.
Born again, hooligan, only to be king again.
That's not the tempo.
That's not how it goes.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
Oh, the Fugees.
Fugees.
What's the name of the album?
The score?
Yeah, Poppascotch.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
dog.
never got that.
I remember my neighbor, that family, Benji, the youngest, got that album for his birthday one year.
Yeah.
And they never took it out of the shrink wrap. That day he got it, he just put it behind him on a ledge by like a vanity or whatever, and it stayed there for 17 years.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, I was debating on doing that or The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I was like, I'll throw the whole Fugees in.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good album.
It's a pretty great album.
Killing Me Softly was the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't Wyclef Jean was in the Fugees.
yeah.
And didn't he like defraud Haiti for a whole bunch of money?
Yeah.
Didn't that happen?
Yeah, sometimes
Allegedly.
you do things you don't.
Yeah, sometimes you steal a bunch of money from countries.
You know, it happens.
How things goes. We've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there. All right, well, there you go. The Fugees, The Score. Excellent pick, Dr. Syintist.
Thank you.
That's going to take us into our favorite segment of every week, which is Chump Slaps. Who would win in a fight?
Who's gonna fight? I don't know, but I picked the winner at the show.
Oh, I was going to go with Go, but Show's so much better. So
That
much
was
better.
great. We all know who the improv genius is in this group.
Oh yeah, I took some classes at Upright Citizens Brigade.
Brag. Every week, we ask Sir Chump Slap 3 who would win the fight questions. One from the game we just discussed, one from gaming in general, and one from history
One from
or
the game we
celebrity
discussed.
or fictional people. So for the game we just talked about, I'm thinking who would win Battle Royale 3-way fight with the 3 kids, Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
I was thinking he was going Oogie, or I don't even know how he says it.
Oogie or the
I didn't want to have to say the name again. I'm going to be honest with you.
Lock, Shock, and Barrel.
Which one's which?
Lock's the little guy with the
Barrel's
devil mask.
girl?
No, Shock's the girl.
Okay. And Barrel's the fat one? The little fat one? It's kind of roly-poly.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Shock because I think she's the oldest. She's the biggest.
She seems the scrappiest, too.
Yeah, she can really fuck up those 2 little dorks.
Yeah. I
She's
think
always
that's
in the
a good-
middle too. Yeah, definitely Shock.
If that's her name.
She was voiced. Yes, you are correct. That is Shock.
Okay.
And I didn't know she was voiced by Catherine O'Hara in the original one.
Really?
Yeah, she kind of...
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
I just watched it.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Danny Elfman, the composer who did the music for this, he did a bunch of famous movies. Used to be in the fucking band.
Oingo Boingo.
Yeah, there it is. He does the voice of Barrel in the movie. And the voice of Locke, the devil guy, is fucking Paul Rubens.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, this is wow. All right.
That's neat.
But there you go. You've got Shock winning. So from gaming in general, who do you think would win between Lara Croft of Tomb Raider fame versus Tracer?
Which
the
Lara
Overwatch.
Oh,
Croft?
I'm going to say, we'll say the new one. Fine. The
Oh.
Rise of the 2018 one?
The grittier one.
who's
The gritty rebooted Lara Croft.
Who's Tracer from Overwatch or what?
She has the yellow tinted goggles.
I don't know anything about her, but
I don't know what he's talking about.
she's in Overwatch, I think.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I only know Diva.
The one that's
you
not
would.
Diva
Yeah.
or the medic who's
Yeah, I was going to say the medic is the only other one I can think of.
You'd know her if you saw a picture of her. But anyway.
She's on the cover of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
She's,
I'm guessing her because she's got like special moves and stuff, right? They all have their own special moves in Overwatch world.
Guns.
Well, Lara Croft's got guns. She's got,
Lara Croft's got guns for days.
yeah, like Uzis and shit. I remember dual wielding Uzis in the old ass games. That was great.
Do you remember there was a point in that game where you shot a T-Rex, right? Like you fought
Yes. Yeah.
a T-Rex. Okay.
If you're interested, I think we have an episode done about don't?
No, that was like the prototype. Never got released.
I thought we did that one. All right, never mind.
Right?
I think that was because we did 2 prototype episodes, and I don't think we ever released Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
The other one we ended up redoing was Jack and Daxter, right?
I don't know. Whatever.
I thought we. All right, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, Tracer's gonna kick Lara Croft's ass.
That's some real inside baseball shit.
Only us 3 know about this.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
lost episodes. I know we did one of the games. Maybe that was Parasite Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was not a lost episode.
No, we redid.
No, we
Parasite.
redid it. We redid it and then redid it again. Yeah. That's what redid means.
Redone.
You're saying we recorded Parasite Eve twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was one of the first episodes. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Tune in next week for Tomb Raider.
I thought we did that, but I could be wrong.
No, I don't think we ever
No,
did.
I don't think we ever officially did it. Because someone requested it not too long ago, I think on Instagram.
Yeah.
I got to get better at looking at that. Let me tell you what. Oh, no, wait. We did do Tomb Raider, episode 66. We redid Tomb Raider.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
We never did
The
13.
OG Tomb Raider, not the reboot Tomb Raider.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well,
Wow, that was a waste of 10 minutes.
yeah. Who gives a shit? Tracer.
Anyway,
wins
so
next.
the third fight. The third fight from celebrity video game movies. This is movies. I'm fictional characters. Who do you think would win between Patrick Bateman of American Psycho fame versus Alex DeLarge from Clockwork Orange?
I'm gonna go with Patrick. I think Alex was just I don't know. He's a little bitch.
He is. It felt like Alex kind of found himself in situations and did an awful thing.
Yeah.
But Patrick Bateman went out to do awful shit.
Yeah, but Patrick Bateman didn't actually do any of it.
he did all of it.
Didn't he?
We don't know.
He
I never
did.
read the book.
I can't read, so
I only saw the movie.
He almost killed a cat.
He almost fed it to an ATM.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, which is worse than anything Alex did.
Got a point.
All right, so you're going with Bateman?
Yeah. Yes, definitely go with Bateman.
Well, there you go. If someone else has a different opinion or can tell us what we talked about in that Tomb Raider episode, where can say send that email to, Sir Chump Slap?
Send it to plottytime@gmail.com. And if you got any requests, hit me up.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to get to us faster on the socials and talk to us, where would they do that, Dr. Scientist?
At Plottytime on Instagram and Twitter. Or stop by the subreddit and say hi and give us a picture of Bronson Pinchot fighting Princeton Broncho.
Playing disc golf.
Perfect. Playing disc golf. Jesus. Yeah, you can also go to YouTube, like and subscribe there. Really helps us out. We're almost at 100 people. We got 92.
Nice.
Maybe more by the time this airs. Who knows? Let's get that hundo. Let's get on it, people. And then you can also go to our official store, plottytime.com, which takes you to our eBay storefront, which is where we sell stuff. Guys, the Durfing shirts.
We need to sell them.
Losing my ass on this. Come on, man.
This is my ass is out. This one.
And if we hit 100 YouTube subscribers, we'll open a pack of Desert Storm cards on podcast.
Yes, we discussed them briefly last time. We do have a brand new pack of the Pro set. I think it's Series 2.
Oh, those are harder to come by, guys.
Yeah.
You know you want that. Tell your friends to sign up.
So that does it for us. So as always, shout out to Blaine, JJ, Drago the Slago, Ham Man, and the man in our hearts, Luis Guzman. We love you. Don't trust Dr. Scientist, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.
Peace.